Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie, I'm the creator behind Cuddly Blessings. For those of you who don't know me, I create all of these cute plushies that are behind me, and I'm here to spread my knowledge, spread joy, spread love, and hopefully a little bit of the gospel along the way. If you're interested, please give a like and subscribe, but let's get into it. Y'all, I'm gonna try and do something a little bit different today. I'm going to do a vlog and share with y'all what a week is like in my shoes, what I do for my small business, and how I keep things going. So there's a lot that we've got to cover. I had my biggest week of orders ever last week that I need to drop off at the post office. I also have 2 tester calls that I'm actively working in, and I need to get those completed and get the images sent off to the creators. And I also have some orders that have come in. I've got a couple of orders for eyes, and I have a custom commission piece for a customer that they want created. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get started on one of the items that I've got in progress now, which is one of my tester pieces. I'm waiting on the shipment of yarn to come in for the commission piece, and I'm going to start my other tester call as soon as this one is done, because I think it's going to be a pretty quick one. So I'm hoping to have both of those done before I start on the commission piece that I need to get out. But it is definitely a full week for us, and I am so happy to have you guys along for the ride. So grab your project, sit back, relax, and join me as I work on my first tester call this week. So for my tester call, I am going to share with you the yarn that I'm using. So I'm using one of the tie-dyes from Premier Basic Chenille. This is Kaleidoscope. I love, love, love the way that it's working up. This is one of the appendages, and I love the way that these colors are turning out. So that's what I'm using for the main body. And then for the accent color, I've got this, I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe this is Vintage White from Bernat Blanket, but I honestly have no idea. It doesn't have a label. I am terrible about keeping labels, y'all. I really am. I need to do a better job about it. But it was the right weight and texture that I needed to go with the Premier Basics. I have found that I do really enjoy the way that Premier Basics interchanges with Bernat Blanket. So if you're looking for something that's comparable, that gives you a broader range of colors, I would definitely recommend those two being combined together. I tend to go to Bernat for the more neutral, more standard, natural colors that you find in nature. And then I love to lean into Premier for the bold, beautiful colors that are bright and vibrant that they have. Those are my 2. All right, Luce, I need you to stay, honey. Well, as long as Lucy stays up here, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to see how much we can crochet on what's left of my lunch break, and then we will pick this up later after the end of my workday. My stitch markers all the way across the room. I made these stitch markers this week, and I don't know, I know I'm a little biased because they're mine and I made them, but I think they are absolutely adorable. They have this star piece for the actual piece that you fit on to your yarn to mark the stitch. And I thought, is that going to be a pain? Is it going to work? And it actually works really well, at least with the jumbo weighted or Bernat blanket yarn and stuff, and the Premier Basics. It works really well with these. So I've really enjoyed having that. I think that they're super cute, but I don't know if I'm going to list them on my shop yet. If you like them, if you think that they're cute and you would totally buy stitch markers, whether it's these ones or other ones like them, drop a comment below, because if I get enough interest, I will definitely make some really cute stitch markers and add them to my shop. y'all, I'm back. I'm at the post office now. I'm getting ready to drop off all of these orders. Like, seriously, y'all, outdid yourselves. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and drop them off and get them out to y'all. Hey y'all, I'm back from the post office. It is so hot out. I had to change and get into something a little bit cooler once I got home. And now that I'm here, I have the pattern test that I finished up just a bit ago. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. And then I'm going to get started on my other pattern test so that I can get that knocked out of the way. So let me show you what I have. Here it is. Didn't it turn out so cute? I love it. I love it. I love it. It is a Labubu Snuggler. So cute. It worked out so well. And it is by Mimi Magic Art. And I will add her Instagram handle. That is the Instagram handle, but I will add it below. Definitely go take advantage of it. It might even still be free depending on when you see this video. But she did do a pattern launch free release for everybody, which was really awesome. But I love how it turned out. I loved working on this. I hope y'all got to take advantage of it. If you didn't, definitely go check, see if it's still up. If not, it's definitely worth a purchase. It is so sweet, so cuddly. I used the yarn that I showed you earlier in this video to make this, but it definitely works with all kinds of yarn. So definitely go check it out. I am going to get into making my other pattern test and work on that for a bit. And then hopefully when I check back in, I will have a better update for you guys on how that one's going. Hey y'all, I just finished the second pattern test and I am so in love. I am so in love. This is by Beyond the Star Stitches. If you don't follow her, you need to. This is not my first pattern test for her, but every time it's my new favorite by her. I couldn't help it. I made two. Absolutely beautiful the way it turned out. I love these eyes that I put in it. But this is my favorite part. Their wings, you can actually kind of like pop them out so that they look like they're flying. I love it. Look how cute that is. I am so in love with this. So I went ahead and made two, like I said, and her pattern release, I believe, is on the 14th. It's absolutely precious. You'll definitely need to go check this out though. I have to show you guys what this one looks like all fluffed out. I love it. And these eyes are actually from her as well. These eyes are from her shop. And then the other ones that I showed previously, these are from my shop. So I believe these are called Phoenix Embers on my shop. If you don't see them on there, just message me and I can help you find them. But yeah, so these eyes are from mine, and then these ones are from her shop. But I thought that they looked so perfect. They look so perfect with this one. And I love it. I love it. I can't stop looking at it. It's so cute. I don't know if I can even part with this one. I might have to make a second one just to sell so that I can keep this one for myself. It's absolutely like market friendly prep right here. You could do a ton of variations of this and you could do it in a very short time. So 100% recommend this. I think that it is something that you could change up with all different ways. If you go check out the pattern test, one of the testers actually made this into a bumblebee, which was really cute. And I loved how that turned out as well. And there are many other beetles that are out there that you could easily adjust this into. So go check it out. And from here, I am going to go about my week and I will check in with you guys when I have more to update on. I am waiting on my order from Premier that is on its way. It contains the yarn that I need for my commission piece that I want to work on over the weekend so that I can get it out sometime next week. And I have another commission piece that I need to work on. One of my customers reached out and asked for a Labubu plushie. And so I'm really excited about that. I also placed an order for that yarn. I don't know why it is, but I have 1,000 skeins and I never have the skeins that I need. I don't know why. Comment below if I'm not the only one that deals with this problem though. Surely I'm not. Surely there's other people that have to deal with this too. But yeah, so I'm waiting on that order as well. That shouldn't take quite as long because I went ahead and just ordered that through Amazon. But I will check in with you guys once I have my yarn and I'm ready to start on the next order. Hey y'all, I got a box of yarn in from Premier. I'm gonna go ahead and open it and share with you guys what I ordered. I'm trying to be careful so I don't accidentally cut any of the yarn inside the box. Okay. So I needed to place an order because I have a custom order from somebody that needed yarn that I don't have enough of. So I went ahead and placed that order, and that's when I started piling in on top of it. But I made sure that everything I picked is something that I have a project or something in mind that I want to do. So I didn't just go crazy and just order whatever I wanted like I would have normally. I got several of the Premier Basics. I've been in love with this lately ever since their sale earlier this year. And I got this stuff and it was so good, so thick, so well made, so soft on most of the colors. Some of the colors are a little rough sometimes, depends on the dye lot, because sometimes the color's rough, sometimes it's not rough. But ever since they had their sale earlier this year and I got some, I've just really loved it. So I got quite a few colors for that because it is the one that I'm going to use for this custom. And I'll show you what I'm going to use for that when I get to that point. But this one's Eggplant from Chanel Premier Basics. It's a beautiful purple, and you can see the thickness if you've not worked with it before, but you have worked with Bernat blanket. I would say it's very similar to Bernat blanket, so you do love that. So there's Eggplant. This one is Banana. Get closer so you can see how pretty that yellow is. It is definitely like a pale yellow. It's got a little bit more color to it than you can see on camera, but it is very pale, especially when you compare it against Lemon, which is this one. So I'll put them side by side for you. Yeah, that definitely pulls out more of the yellow in the other one, and Banana, but beautiful colors. So I figure I'm going to use those for some like flowers. I think I might do my flower turtle again. I got it around here. So I just freehanded this a while ago. I didn't write down the pattern or anything, but I loved it. It was cute, but it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. I wanted more like pointed petals. And I've practiced some different stitches that I think will work for that. So I think I'm going to do this one again. And so that's why I got those colors so that I could do a sunflower turtle. And then I got this to go with it, which is caramel, whatever y'all want to call it. And then I think that'll be like the shell part that goes here. And then I got this for the body, which I'm really excited about, Sage. So I got two of these, and that's going to be like the head and the arms and everything. So I'm really, really excited about that. I think that's going to be beautiful. And then moving on, I've got Rust. I wasn't sure what this would look like in person. Some of their colors are just, they're a little off when you look at them on the website. So it's kind of hard to tell, especially with the browns and the neutrals, what it'll look like when you get it. So I got this just so that I could see it in person more. I definitely don't know that I would call it Rust, but it's a good fall color. It's a good fall color. If you have any ideas of what you would name this, throw it in the comment section below, because I don't feel like Rust is a good color name. I feel like Rust should have more red to it, and this has more like orange. It's like a burnt mustard kind of thing, but not really. Comment below what you would name it. All right, so then moving on, I have two shell. I love this for a skin tone color. This is a really good one for that. It is kind of like a peachy tone, very light in color. It's beautiful. I did not think originally that I would like it as a skin tone. I just used it because I had some, and I was like, well, I'm testing out this pattern. I don't want to use any colors that I'm really in love with, so let me just use one that I don't mind wasting if I don't like it. And I ended up loving it, and ever since, this is my go-to for any kind of skin tone pattern that I'm doing. So I got two of those, and that is for a pattern that I'm working on that you guys will hopefully see in the next couple of months. I don't want to tell you what it is. I don't want to ruin the surprise. It will be my first tester call that I ever have, and my first like written pattern. I don't know yet if I'm going to sell it or if I'm just going to make a free YouTube video. I think I'm just going to do a free tutorial on it, but you'll understand why later on when I get to it. Then I got two of the Cotton Candy Pink. I used these up recently for a custom order that I had. It was for a strawberry axolotl. If you haven't seen that, I've got the video in my shorts. Go ahead and go check it out. It was beautiful. I loved the way it turned out, but I definitely need to always have some pink in stock, and that Cotton Candy Pink is my absolute favorite that Premier makes in every style yarn that they have. And then I got this, what is it called again? Mint. So this is also called Seascape in some of their other yarn, but it's called Mint in this one. And if you need to see, this is, or Sea Glass. It's called Sea Glass in their other styles, but it's literally the same color. So if you're ever looking for this in a different style, they've got it in Parfait Chunky and Parfait XL. Um, both of both of those yarn styles are the exact same color as the Mint. I'm working on a pattern kind of for myself, kind of for the shop. I don't know if I'm going to put it on the shop yet, but it's using this and banana to make a dragon. It's really cute, really adorable. But I started in on it and I realized very quickly that the pattern is going to be a yarn eater and I did not have nearly enough. So I went ahead and bought 2 skeins of that. So I'll probably only need the one banana that I have already in stock for the accent pieces, but I have that as a backup just in case, and then I can use it for the turtle if I want to use a lighter color petal. And then we get to what I needed for the custom order and why I did this whole yarn haul to begin with. So it's not going to be anything that looks exciting, but I will show you guys once it's done, and it is going to be so exciting. I'm blown away with this idea. So the same customer who asked for the strawberry axolotl and came up with that idea, she reached back out and said her son was really wanting a yin and yang axolotl. And so since she had gotten her daughter the strawberry, she wanted to get this one for her son. So she sent me some ideas for inspiration, and we decided that we were going to go for it. So I got black and white. I've got a ton in here of the black and the white Premier Chenille Basics. I actually only need probably 1 skein of each, but I got a lot extra. One, I need some white for the pattern that I'm doing that uses the shell and the eggplant. And then I also needed it for this pattern, and you can never have too much white or black. So I got it in the Premier Basic Chenille, and then I also got it in the Little Bunny. So that's going to be on the antennas that go on the side. If you are wondering what it's going to look like, you can look at my axolotl snuggler. I will post it here so that you can see what it looks like in the regular blue color, so that you can see what I am using for inspiration. And we're going to do yin and yang. So one side will be white, one side will be black, and then the eyeball will be the little circle dot that changes. So on the white side, the eyeball will be black, and then on the black side, the eyeball will be white. So I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to get started on it. That will be my next project. So stay tuned. I have some more yarn coming in from Keech. I think that's how you say it. Keechy. They're fluffy yarn. Y'all, I'm in love with it. It is the best fluffy yarn that's out there. I swear by it. But I have a custom order that I'm waiting on some of that for. And so I want to share that with you guys once it comes in the next few days. And you'll see what that goes with. But in the meantime, this is what we have. I'm going to go take our yarn, put it away, and if I can get it to fit on the shelf. And then I'm going to get back to pattern testing. So I will see y'all in a few. Alright, y'all, that's all that's going to fit on the shelf for now. So we're going to leave our white and our black on top until we've whittled some of this down. So we're just going to leave it there. I do have an overflow box that I put the extra in when I can't get it to fit. But I also have some shelf space that I could utilize if I reorganize this shelf right here. So I think I'm going to do that this weekend or sometime next week. Reorganize everything and see if I can get it all onto a shelf instead of in the overflow box or sitting on top of it. So stay tuned to see if we get to that for this vlog. If not, I will record it for next time. Until then, this is just gonna have to sit on top of the shelf. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me this week. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video here. I know we didn't get everything done that we wanted, but we did accomplish quite a bit. We dropped everything off at the post office at the beginning of the week. We accomplished 2 different pattern tests. We got all of the yarn in that I ordered, and we put away what we could. And I am going to go ahead and get started on the custom orders that I have for my clients, and I'm going to work on the eye orders that I have in as well. And hopefully I can give you an update in the next video. Go ahead and comment if you really liked this vlog, if you want me to do something like this again next week, or if you have any ideas for other videos that I can do that you would like to see, go ahead and drop that in the comments as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Later, y'all.